And we're live. Hello to everybody. How's everyone doing today? I'm Adrianna from elegance.com, the blog Elegance. And today we have an interesting live where I'm going to share with you the 5 best fashion advice and tips I've gotten over the years from different people I've met in my life or my mother, just things that have really made a difference in the way that I put my outfits together and just in the way that I style my looks on a day-to-day basis. Hey, Antonio, how are you? Welcome. All right, so if you guys have a question during the live, do not hesitate to pop it in the chat because I will be interacting with you guys during the live if you have a question or whatnot, or just some insight to provide. As well, I would love for you to hit that big red subscribe button either now or at the end of the live if you guys enjoyed today and are looking for more corporate fashion advice in the coming weeks. So I think we're gonna dive right in and we're gonna begin with the very first piece of advice I've ever gotten that I think it added so much value to the way I style my clothing, particularly for the office or for a professional setting. And that is that less is more when it comes to accessories. So when you go to put on accessories, we need accessories. I think they can make an outfit that much better, that much more stylish. And they really have the ability to complete an outfit and make an outfit more fashionable. However, it is possible, especially at work, to overdo it. So if you're wearing a statement earring, a statement necklace, a big chunky watch, big rings for the office or for an office setting, it's too much, it becomes overwhelming, and it just doesn't become cohesive anymore. You've taken basically your accessories from tasteful and dainty to over the top, not as professional for that setting. Don't get me wrong, on the weekend when you go out with friends or you have a party or whatever, you want to play up your accessories, then that's great. But this piece of advice that I got, less is more when it comes to accessories at work, is definitely one that I always keep in mind and try to implement every single time that I dress for a professional setting. So what I'll do is I'll wear, this amount of jewelry, a simple necklace, maybe a cute pair of earrings that's not too overwhelming, a watch, a bracelet, or maybe one ring instead of a bracelet. Keeping it simple, keeping it classy, but still keeping it put together and like I've made the effort to complete my look for the day. So that's really the first piece of advice that I've ever gotten that really stuck with me, that really transformed my life, and that transformed the way I style my looks on a day-to-day basis. The second piece of advice that was given to me by my mother was that if I wear something revealing at the top, I want to be more conservative on the bottom, and vice versa. If I wear something more conservative at the top, maybe I want to show more leg at the bottom. So like that, it keeps everything kind of classy enough, but if I'm going out or whatever, I can still be revealing without being overly revealing. It's a tasteful way to play up your style, have fun, look still fashionable and still current with trends, but without completely going over the top and wearing something that's way too revealing or too conservative. I mean, it's great to have a balance in life of everything and that as well. So that is a great tip. My mother always told my sister and I, don't forget to make sure that when you go out, you conceal something, like don't have everything revealed, but also you don't necessarily need to wear a paper bag over your whole body either. So that's a really good tip that I always keep in mind as well when I do get dressed specifically for things like evening outings and things like that. So hey, I'm from Montreal. I'm also from Montreal. So if you guys don't know me, you've never seen me before, my name is Adrianna. I am the founder and editor-in-chief of Elegance, elegance.com. I didn't think to introduce myself too much at the beginning. I'm sorry about that, but I'm doing it now. So I am born and raised here in Montreal. I'm 22 years old, and I have a passion for helping young professionals easily style outfits for a successful career. So I really love to help people, everybody in my life, or clients or readers of Elegance learn how to style really great outfits with the clothes they already have and at an affordable price, but for a really successful career. So always making sure you look sharp by kind of just implementing these little tips or these little styling hacks that I've learned and that I like to talk about on my blog or on YouTube for you guys to learn from. So that's what I do. If you are interested in this sort of topic, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and to share this live if you currently are enjoying it as well. So, okay, those were the 2 first tips, or the best fashion advice I've ever gotten so far. Those were the first 2. So the first one was when it comes to accessories at work, less is more. And when it comes to getting dressed in general, if you're going to be revealing on the top, be conservative on the bottom, and vice versa. The third piece of advice that really has struck me and stuck with me for a long time is that to never underestimate the power of a great coat. This, honestly, this is applicable for men and women. I think about this all the time. If I'm wearing like an outfit that's maybe a little bit boring, or just that maybe just is like very plain and simple, I throw on a really nice, elegant coat over the top. Maybe you have a faux fur coat. Maybe you have a great trench coat. Maybe you have a beautiful white, crisp pea coat. Maybe you have a black pea coat. I don't know, but just a great jacket, a great coat that you can throw over top of your outfit will make your outfit all of a sudden, like, from boring and not noticeable to extremely stylish. So I always keep that in mind as well. If I'm kind of feeling bored of my outfit, or just I have no interest in what I'm wearing that day, I will definitely make the effort, if I'm going out, to put on a cool coat, a nice coat, something that will make me feel more fashionable, more confident, and like my outfit is really on point. So never underestimate the power of a great coat. It could definitely boost your confidence and make you look totally stylish in the span of 2 seconds. Okay, those are the first 3. So the 4th tip that I like to try and remember as well is that when I'm wearing a plain outfit, to add a pop of color or a flashy piece or a statement piece, something just a little bit unique, a little bit different to the rest of the outfit that will make the outfit much more stylish just by adding that piece. So for instance, today, I'm just wearing a plain sweater and a fitted white skirt, like a long pencil skirt that's like comfortable. I paired that together. So my outfit is pretty neutral. It's gray and white, the whole thing. So I decided to pair a fun piece of accessory like this one, this nice scarf. Well, I think it's nice, but this cute scarf, just to add a touch of color. Even though it's not much color, it's still a touch of color. It adds a unique element to the outfit as well that's different from just wearing your basic top and jeans or top and bottom or whatever. And it adds dimension and interest to your outfit overall. So I always try to remember that. I always try and add something that's a little bit unique, a little bit flashy, a little bit different to my look, just to make it more fashionable overall, without, having to commit to full on wearing something extremely uncomfortable and totally different and unique or interesting or whatever. Something that's not like overly, something that's not necessarily too over the top, but still wearable as well. So another way that I do this is through accessories like these. Like sometimes I'll wear longer earrings that are more of a statement, and I'll wear maybe a little bit less jewelry on the rest of my body. But yeah, that's a good way as well to do something like a little bit unique to your outfit, is to use accessories to do that as well. Or again, this is again where the coat comes in. Use that flashy item, that really cool statement piece, to transform your outfit. So I always try to keep that in mind when I get dressed in the morning if I feel like my outfit is pretty boring. Okay, so if you guys have any really great questions, do not hesitate to pop them in the chat. Just make sure that they are relevant, that they are fashion related, and that you are here to contribute in a positive way. So just a little disclaimer and reminder for you guys. All right, so those are the four first tips, and this brings me to my very last tip. This piece of fashion advice that has also transformed the way I've styled my outfits over the years, and that is not to be scared to DIY. Do it yourself. Use your creative skills to transform an old piece of clothing into something completely new. Like, I used to have a really cute blouse that I kind of it was really nice, but I kind of just got bored of it. I ended up cutting it up, tying it up, sewing it up a little bit, and it became a completely different piece of clothing that I now love to wear with a lot of my other items in my wardrobe. So don't be afraid to take something old that you feel you're totally over and transform it into something completely new and different and unique. So that way you give your clothing longer life. It becomes as well a new piece that you can use in a versatile way, and it kind of gives other people the impression that you have a continuously evolving wardrobe and like you have new garments all the time. So don't be afraid to take out your scissors, cut up a shirt that you think is too long, or cut out some sleeves if you feel like the sleeve is too long. Don't be afraid to maybe tie-dye it even, or write a graphic on top. Get creative with your clothing that you no longer want to wear and make it into a whole new piece. So those are the 5 best fashion pieces of advice I've ever gotten in my life that I live by and I always try to implement on a day-to-day basis. I hope they have helped you today and that you've learned something in this live today. If you have, let me know which tip you had never heard of before or you had never thought of before in the comment section below. And that is it for today. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, and to share it as well, because it really helps me out and it helps get that visibility and reach out there. So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. And we will chat next week with a brand new video here on the Elegance YouTube channel. Bye, guys.